Good day everyone, I'm Sri Hartati, MBA candidate SBM ITB. Today I will explore a critical but often overlooked challenge in Indonesia transition to electric vehicles, which is informational asymmetry. While we often discuss issues like charging infrastructure and price, a deeper microeconomic problem exists where buyers know significantly less than sellers about the true quality and long-term cost of an EV. This information gap creates uncertainty, suppresses demand, and can lead to market failures. I'll examine this issue through the lens of economic theory, using my own experience as an early adopter to provide real-world context. So at its core, informational asymmetry is about an imbalance of knowledge. When you buy a used gasoline car, you can get a good idea of the engine condition. But with an EV, the most critical and expensive component, the battery, is a black box. The sellers know the history, but the buyer doesn't. This creates significant risk for customers. As an early adopter myself in 2021, the market was very opaque. My decision to buy was a leap of faith, heavily reliant on a strong manufacturer warranty rather than transparent data, which simply wasn't available. This brings us to our first key economic concept, at first selection, famously known as a market lemon. Imagine that use of EV market, a buyer can be sure if a car's battery is a peach or a lemon, so they offer an average price. This drives out the owners of the peach, leaving a market full of lemons. This isn't just a theoretical problem. A weak used market directly impacts the new car market by increasing the perceived cost of ownership as a buyer for lower resale value. The second concept is moral hazard. This is about a hidden action. An EV owner who knows they're covered by an 8 years warranty might not be as careful with their charging habit. For example, relying too much on DC fast charger is convenient, but it degrades the battery faster than slow AC charging. Two identical cars can have vastly different battery health after 5 years simply due to previous owner behavior. This hidden damage is then passed on to the next buyer, worsening the lemon problem. These theories play out in the real world in Indonesia. The most significant information gap is the lack of a standardized battery health certificate. When you buy a used EV, you have no certified way of knowing the battery's true condition. Consumers also struggle to calculate the real TCO, as the future resale value is a huge question mark. Finally, finding a reliable working charger can still be a challenge, as the information is not centralized. This creates a high-risk environment for the average customer. So, what's the solution? The government's role should be to act as a referee, creating a foundation of trust through information. The most impactful policy would be to mandate a battery health certificate for all used EV sales. This makes the hidden information visible and allow the market to price vehicle accurately. This should be supported by standardized label for a new car, a national database for all chargers, and stronger standards for after-sale service to protect consumers from brands that may not be committed to the market long-term. In conclusion, while Indonesia has made great progresses in its EV journey, the hidden challenge of informational asymmetry needs to be addressed head-on. By creating transparent and trustworthy marketplace, we can empower customers and accelerate Indonesia's sustainability energy transition. I hope this information presented today has been useful for everyone. Thank you for your time and kind attention. Bye.